Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're going to be talking about the STR-VK. This is, of course, a European Tier 10 heavy tank. Now, this tank is very tricky for me. Now, this tank does seem to have all the amazing aspects of a good tank. The tank is very, very comfortable, and the most important aspect about the tank is probably the gun. The DPM is monstrous, with 3,460 DPM, and with adrenaline, it's even better, and you have some, average penetration for a tier 10 heavy. Now, the alpha is 350, which is, again, not the greatest. You don't want a heavy tank with little alpha, because peekabooing is going to be a pain in the butt, but still, 350 is fine, If you have tanks like the Concept 1B that do 380, and the AMX 50B also does 380. I feel like 350 is manageable. It's not horrible, it's just bearable. But I feel like it's at the lower end of the alpha spectrum when it comes to tier 10 heavies. Now, the other thing is that this gun has some very, very good weapon handling. You have some good aim time and very good dispersion, similar to that of the Chieftain. So the dispersion is a little bit worse than the Chieftain, but the aim time is a little bit better. So overall, the gun is just superb on this thing. This is one of the best heavy tank guns, except for the Alpha you would get at tier 10, right? Now, moving along from that, it has some good mobility as well. It has 47 kilometers forward with a power-to-weight ratio of almost 19 horsepower per ton. So again, that's very, very, very solid. The only concern here is the armor, because here the armor is completely garbage. And if you have 350 alpha per shot, I feel like your armor shouldn't be completely garbage. Now hear me out. I always complained about high DPM tanks with low alpha, because that means you have to poke out in front of your enemy for a much longer amount of time. For example, to do 700 damage, you need to sit in front of your enemy, for a little bit extra. For example, if the reload here is 6, then to do 700 damage, you need to sit, you need to sit there for a solid 6 seconds in order to do 700, right? And that means the enemy can still fire a few shots at you, and maybe there's going to be one that's going to come around the corner and you don't realize it, whatever the situation may be, compared to when you have, for example, an E100, and you can smack someone for 640, 650, whatever, and how lucky you get, if you know what I mean. That's my problem with high DPM tanks, but low alpha. In this case, if this tank had the same DPM, but with higher alpha and just a different reload, I think that would be much more OP than having a low alpha, high DPM tank. Again, just my subjective opinion. And I feel like you're going to lose a lot of fights in this tank simply because you don't have armor, and you have to expose yourself in order to make your DPM very, very good, and to actually utilize your DPM. Again, that's just my opinion and what I think is wrong with the STR-VK. Again, doesn't necessarily mean this tank is horrible. It just doesn't personally fit my style. So tell me what you guys think about this tank in the comment section below. And with that, Happy is out, and I'll definitely see you guys next time. Bye-bye.